Welcome to day 21 of your 30 days of yoga with Jesslyn. I hope you're feeling as fantastic as I am. Today we're going to be working on our core. So we're just going to be doing small movements to isolate our abdominals today. So grab some hand weights and we'll get started on our mats. I've got my little handy 3-pounders here today. So we're going to start just by sitting on our mats. We're going to sit nice and tall and we're just going to reach up with our right arm with our weight in our hand and just slowly start to come all the way over, reaching to the left side, really engaging, feeling a stretch in our obliques on the right, engaging our left obliques and just holding it here and really just engaging the entire core. I want you to focus on keeping the entire core engaged this whole workout. It's just going to be a short workout today. Now let's take the left weight, left arm goes up, and again, reaching over, engaging the core, feeling the stretch. Reaching long, breathing, and releasing it back down. Excellent. Now I'm just going to get you to kind of come up onto your knees. Good. And we're going to airplane our arms out and we're just going to twist from side to side. Slow with the weights. If it's too much to have your arms out while we're twisting slowly with the weights, you can bring them in. And again, just bring it to the center, twist to the other side, engage that side muscle, the oblique, coming back. Just using your core to turn. Don't use your arms, just your core. Keeping it engaged. Excellent. One more on each side. Last one. Excellent. Coming back down to sitting now. Now this pose here, I need you to get your blocks for. So if you don't have them handy, just grab them and place them on each side. Now this one is a more intermediate or advanced move, but we're not going to go to the full expression of it today. We're just going to take it one little step. So what I want you to do is keep your legs crossed. You've got your blocks kind of on either side of your hips with the flat side down. And what you're going to do is you're going to engage your core, you're going to push up onto your arms and really try and lift your bum up off the ground. The full expression of this pose, or pendulum, which is called pendulum pose, is where you're going to lift your bottom and your feet, everything's up and you're going to swing like a pendulum. So most people will start off on the blocks to do that and then actually be able to take the blocks away and just do it from the floor. But today we're just going to work on lifting our bum off the ground. So place your hands nice and firm on the blocks on either side of your hips. And you're going to inhale, exhale, lifting up, engaging your core. So try not to use your hands too much. Really engage your core to get your bum off the ground. It's those lower abs. Get a good arm workout as well. But really engaging your core. And release. Good. Shoulders, a little bit of a shrug there. Roll them out. And you're really focusing on those really low abdominal muscles, the ones that are right in your pelvis. You're really engaging those to lift up. We'll do it 2 more times. So again, placing your hands on the block, lift up, engage those lower abdominal muscles. Really just gently having your feet on the ground. Breathe. And release. Good. We'll do it 1 more time. Roll out your wrists if you need to. If you need to go a little bit higher and have the blocks even higher up, you can have them on the short side. And that way when you come up, you're giving yourself a little bit more of a lift if you need to. So again, inhale, coming up. You're going a little bit higher. This would help if you're going to try and actually lift your feet up and do the full pendulum. But if you want to just hold it, and release. Good. Place the blocks away. We're going to roll onto the long side of our mat here, and we're going to come up into our V pose. So starting to roll back, coming up onto our toes, placing your hands behind your knees as you need to, lift the sternum, lift the chest, bringing those feet off the floor. Keeping your hands behind your knees if you need to, or releasing. Really, again, we're engaging our core. Breathing. Releasing down. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have actually done Pilates or are doing Pilates currently, but one of the Pilates moves that we do is called the 100. And it's because they do it 100 times and really get their core engaged, because everything in Pilates, again, stems really generally from the core. So what you're going to do is lay yourself back, and what they like to do is come up and hold their legs up and flap their arms onto the side. You're really having it engaged. And again, they're going to do it 100 times, just like this. And you're just holding, holding. If you don't want to flap your arms, you can just hold it. You can even put your hands behind your thighs if you need to. Drop your legs down and release. Deep breath. We'll do it one more time for a few breaths. So when you're ready, lift your head off the floor. And again, you can just lift your neck off if you need to. You can come up a little higher if you want to into more of a V-sit. You can bring your arms, flapping them up and down, really engage. You can feel that core engaged. One more breath. And release. Good. Do our pelvic tilts here with our knees bent. You're going to inhale, tilt the pelvis towards your chest, flatten that back totally on the ground. Exhale, tilt it down towards your heels, really accentuate the curve. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Let's do our toe touches now. So we're going to bring our shins up so that they're parallel to the floor. You're really engaging your core. Just holding it here is really engaging your core. And you're going to touch down, one side at a time. And you really have to keep that core engaged. That back has to stay nice and strong to do that. Taking it one step further, you can straighten the leg out, bring it back in, straighten the leg out. So whatever level you're at, just keeping that core nice and strong, making sure that back is not having any pain, there's no lifting in the back. Good. Keep it with the breath. We'll do 2 more on each side. Last one. Bring your knees into your chest, give them a nice little hug. Excellent. Place your feet flat on the floor. Let's do some crunches. Last week we got away with not doing any. This week we're just going to do a few here. We're going to do 5 downs. So I don't know if you've ever done downs before, where basically you start with 5, you take a breath for a break, you do 4, break, 3, break, 2, break, down to 1. So again, that's something you can do with any type of exercise. Push-ups, chin-ups, sit-ups, anything where you're basically counting backwards from a certain number, and then you work your way up. So maybe you do 7 downs, 10 downs. So let's start with just 5 downs today. So placing your hands behind your ears just for support on your neck, keeping that apple or orange between your chin and your chest. You're just going to lift the shoulders, contract the abdomen, and release. We're just going to do nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release for a breath. Bring it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release for a breath. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2. Last one. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Good. Bring your knees in. Excellent. We're going to do one more exercise here where we're basically going to do a scissor cross. So you're going to take your arms up ahead, up above, your legs are stretched out long, and you're going to reach the leg up, reach across the body for the opposite leg. Cross the body for the opposite leg. So your hands can be behind your ears, all the way up and across. And again, you're just lifting your shoulder blade off the ground. Giving our abs a full workout here. We're doing a twist. We're doing upper and lower. If you want to use the hand weights for a little bit of an extra weight, you can always do that as well. If you've got ankle weights on, even more. Two more each side. Last one. And release. Good. Let's flip over onto our stomachs for a second just to stretch out our abdomen into our Sphinx pose. Elbows directly underneath our shoulders. Legs relaxed. Glutes relaxed. Inhale, pull your hands towards your shoulders. Feel a stretch in your abdomen. Really lengthen in your shoulders. Lift that chest. Roll onto your left side, and we'll just do a side stretch here. Keeping your legs, feet stacked on top of one another. You can just leave your elbow down if you want, or to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. You're really stretching out your obliques. Releasing it down. Switch sides. Stacking your feet. Again, you can just get, if this is enough of a stretch for you, you're feeling it in your obliques, you can leave it right here or go up a little bit higher. And releasing it down. Good, let's roll onto our backs and get comfortable in our corpse pose. All right, getting nice and comfortable here in corpse. Taking a deep breath. In through your nose, and out through your nose. Remember, as you go off today to work or to school, or wherever you have to go for today, that you don't always have to be your best. Just always try and be better than yesterday. Have a beautiful and balanced Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.